Disclaimer: efforts have been made to not to infringe any copyright. If so, it may be brought to the notice for acknowledgement in future editions. No parts of this digital content may be reproduced, stored, or distributed in any or by any means either on paper or electronic media unless authorized. Module 5: Manage your work to meet requirements. In this module, we will discuss about work requirements, data confidentiality, code of ethics, and code of conduct. Work requirements. Objectives. At the end of this session, you will be able to understand the importance of managing work, understand the need for planning and organizing, understand the importance of time management. Work requirement. As a data entry operator, you must manage your work in order to meet the requirements. The work requirements include activities, deliverables, quantity, standards, timing. Let us discuss about it in detail. Activities. It comprises of all activities a data entry operator has to do. It includes entering data into a machine using an alphanumeric keyboard with speed and accuracy, ensuring the smooth and efficient handling of information, entering data into a computer, operating a variety of office machines, and performing other clerical duties. Setting up and preparing reports, letters, mailing, labels, and other text material. Keying headings on form letters, addressing envelopes, or preparing standard forms on computers. Manipulating existing data, editing current information, or proofreading new entries into a database for accuracy. Some examples of data sources include customers' personal information, medical records, and membership list. Preparing materials for printing or publication by using data entry composing software. Deliverables. Deliverables is the basic output of what a data entry operator does. It comprises of accurate, standardized, and free of error information. Quantity. Quantity is a measure that focuses on output. It ensures the work is completed on time. For a data entry operator, it is necessary to show the output of his work on basis of per shift, day, week, or month. Quality standards. A quality measure or standard focuses on the correctness or accuracy. A data entry operator should enter data in the computer accurately. Timing. It is a time-based measure. It mainly means that the data entry operator enters data into the computer with speed and adheres to the time limit. To meet these requirements, planning and organizing is a key skill. Planning and organizing. Planning is the function of management that involves setting objectives and determining a course of action for achieving those objectives. Organizing is the function of management that involves developing an organizational structure and allocating human resources to ensure the accomplishment of objectives. In order to work well, a data entry operator should work in line with organization's policies and procedures, work within the limits of job role, ensure that work meets the agreed requirements, utilize time effectively, prioritize workload according to urgency and importance and the benefits of this. Know the importance and ways of completing work accurately. Treat confidential information correctly. Know the limits of their own responsibilities and when to involve others. Understand the objectives of the target. Achieve targets and deadlines of work. Time management. Time management is about effective scheduling of your time. Goal setting. Prioritizing and choosing what to do and what not to do. Delegating tasks. Analyzing and reviewing your spent time. Organizing your workspace. Keeping your concentration and focus at your work. Motivating yourself to work towards a goal. As a data entry operator, you need to manage your time effectively and avoid time robbers in order to accomplish your target on time. Time robbers. Time robbers are those activities which create interruption at the workplace. These activities create a deviation from the objectives which needs to be achieved. Time robbers could be poor personal planning and scheduling, interruptions by people without appointments, poor delegation, poor use of media, telephone, mobile, email and fax, etc. Reading junk mail, lack of concern for good time management, lack of clear priorities. The time robbers can be avoided by being active all the time, developing and maintaining an organized personal activity schedule, setting your priorities, proper delegation, utilizing modern technical media. Urgent and important matrix. Let's learn about urgent and important matrix. This matrix will help you plan and organize your targets and schedule to help you to meet the company's expectations from you. This matrix helps you to understand what should be done, what should be planned, what should be resisted, what should be rejected. Urgent and important matrix. Data confidentiality. Objectives. At the end of this session, you will be able to understand the importance of data confidentiality. Data confidentiality refers to protection of data in order to prevent it from unauthorized disclosure. Data could be the policies and procedure of your organization, the way your organization functions, like its process flow, the way departments work, the names and the contact information of those people, the client information like contact number, financial information, personal information, etc. Information security. Information security is the practice of defending information from unauthorized access, use, disclosure, disruption, modification, inspection, recording, or destruction. It is important that as data entry operator, you take all measures for information security. Note: do not reveal customers' personal and financial information to anybody. Unauthorized information, written or verbal, cannot be divulged to any customer, competitor, and other person. Example, photocopy of customer information sheet, etc. Client confidentiality. Client confidentiality refers to protection of client's data from unauthorized use or access. The client places a lot of trust in the organization and in the data entry operator before sharing his information. It's crucial for the data entry operator to maintain that trust and faith by maintaining the confidentiality of the client's information. It's a criminal offense to share this data. If you found guilty, you can be convicted and imprisoned. Data security measures. The measures that the organization must take to maintain data security are given below. A written non-disclosure agreement (NDA) must be obtained at the time of joining from each employee. Entrance in operations area must be restricted by fingerprint software as per the privacy norms and requirement. None of the employees must be allowed to bring any storage devices like memory cards, CD, DVD, Blu-rays disc, external, hard disk, floppy disk, pen drive, etc. The security guards must frisk the employees at the entry and the exit points to check that none of the storage devices are carried in or out by any of the employees. CDs, DVDs, pen drives, disk drives, or any other storage devices must not be allowed in individual PCs and in the office premises without prior permission from the authorized management team members. The data received from the client during the time of processing in any form, such as hard copies or soft copies, must be destroyed or returned back after the completion of the work. The server for the website must be protected too, and it's crucial for the data entry operator to ensure that he doesn't use or access or try to dig for unauthorized information. Limited access to the network must be given through login IDs and password protection. Password and access control must be well defined for authorized internal person. Code of ethics and code of conduct. Objectives. At the end of this session, you will be able to understand the importance of following code of ethics and code of conduct. Code of ethics. It's important to follow the code of ethics outlined by your company. These could be regarding different facets of your role, like the way you speak, the way you identify yourself, the way you deal with the data of the customer, etc. The code of ethics for each facet of your job is clearly mentioned below. Identification. Always identify yourself as a representative of your company with clear indication of your role. Never misrepresent yourself as anyone else, like someone who is taking a survey or anyone else. Ethics. Do not state any false information. Conduct personal level dealings with customers. Fraudulent practice. The following practices are defined as fraudulent practices: tampering, falsification or unauthorized overwriting of checks, receipt books, drafts, and other negotiable instruments. Tampering, falsification, and false commitments on receipts and settlement letters. Fraudulent practice. The following practices are defined as fraudulent practices: sharing of data with another organization, commitment on settlement and waivers without the approval of specific authority from your company. Code of conduct. Code of conduct refers to the rules of behavior which are set for a group of people or organization. This requires you to behave like a professional, respect the people around, respect the resources at work, avoid misusing the resources like paper, stapler, printer, etc., not littering around, keeping your work area neat and tidy. Thank you.